Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? I'm back with more information. Okay, so in our last video, I talked about the concept of optimal health, and I said that in this video we will discuss more about it. And if we want to talk about optimal health, I figured why not talk about the concept of centenarians. Now you might say, who are centenarians? What is this word centenarians? Centenarians basically means people who live up to at least 100 years of age. So if we were talking about optimal health, right? Let's go for the max, right? The best. Where is it that we want to see ourselves, right? So why not 100 years, and why not a healthy lifestyle? So there was a research done on people who lived up to 100 plus, and in a healthy way. They're not like just like the quality of life was also amazing. So this research was done, and I want to actually read to you guys the things that they found these people were doing as centenarians that helped them get to that point with optimal health. So let me read some of the things that these people had in common. And actually, I let me read the list, and then you'll see why I'm so excited about this. Okay, so what are the secrets of being centenarians, and what are the things that they had in common? They move a lot, they love, they're lean, they eat less, they graze, which is, eating multiple times throughout the day, small meals. They eat pure, which is, in our words, maybe organic food and things like that. They laugh, they pray, they're flexible, they serve, like volunteering and taking care of other people. They're musical, they swim, they think, they go slow, something we New Yorkers really need to work on. They're fun, they sleep, they're up, they work, and they plan. I mean, just honestly reading this list, I was excited because I was like, this is something I want to do in my 40s right now. Like, why not? Why do I need to wait till I'm really old to do it? But in order for you to do it when you're really old, in your 80s and 90s or 60s, you need to start now, right? You have to start sometime. So this is what is it that they found that was in common with people that were living up to centenarians, and they had a really healthy way of living. This is an amazing list. I mean, it's just something you can work off of yourself also, right? Why not? So I was very excited when I read that list, because I definitely want to do a lot of the things that are listed in that list. So let's talk about, what does optimal health mean to you? So this is basically optimal health for people who have already done it. They're in their, like 70s, 80s, 90s, reaching up to 100. These are some of the things that they have done and they have in common. So it comes back to, that's them. What about you? Because this is about you, right? So what is optimal health mean to you? What does it mean to you? While we are discussing this topic, we will be looking at your physical health, we will be looking at your mental health, and we'll also be looking at your eating habits to see what are the things that you need to work on, where you need to focus more, where you need to focus less, what are your goals. So what is the first thing you need to do to start this journey of working your way towards optimal health? What is it that you need to start with? I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Exercise equipment, gym membership. You're thinking you need an extra hour or two every day for yourself. Maybe organic food. So then you need extra budget, extra money. Are those some of the things that are coming to your mind? Because if they are, those things are secondary. You know what's the most important thing you need to do and you need to start with is your mindset. That's where we need to begin. That is where it all starts, is your mindset. You cannot do anything unless you have a mindset and a game plan. That's where it's going to begin. So what do you need for your mindset? Do you need reasoning, motivation? What kind of motivation do you want? Are you looking for logical motivation? You're looking for emotional motivation? What is it that's going to drive you to get to the point where you want to be, right? So if you want logical answer, you know what? Let me share some statistic with you guys. Right now, there are more than 1/3 of adults in US that are obese, and obesity affects 1 in 6 children in US right now. I work in school systems. Believe me, I'm in the last 20 years or so, I'm seeing more and more and more, and the devastating effects it's having on our kids and their lifestyles and all of that. So I am definitely seeing it a lot more than I did 20 years ago. Another thing is in the US, the adult obesity rate right now stands at 42.4%. This is the first time the national rate has passed the 40% mark. Can you imagine 40% mark? It's at 42.4% right now. And obviously the last 2.5, 3 years of pandemic did not help in this problem at all. If anything, it made it worse altogether. If that's what you needed to motivate yourself, hopefully these numbers helped. If that's not what gets you going, then what else gets you going? Emotional motivation, maybe you need to look at the fact that your kids are watching you. They're watching what you're doing and they're going to do what you're doing. This is something we talked about a little bit yesterday as well. Our last video, discussing, how people around you and your kids are watching you at all times. Or is it because when you friends make a plan of going for a walk or they're going for a hike and you want to do it, so you show up and then halfway through you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Meanwhile, everybody else is just like walking away like it's not a big deal on the hike. So you wanna reach that goal because you don't wanna be that one person that's always tired and left behind, right? Is that what's gonna motivate you to get to your optimal health? Or is it going to be self-love? That you're doing this for yourself. You need to focus on yourself because you're the one who's doing it, and you're doing it for yourself because this is how much you love yourself. And you love your body, you love your mind, and you're doing this for yourself. So, what are some of the things that you need to do? So what I would suggest is you guys should, after we finish the session, you should grab a piece of paper, a pen, open your cell phone, open your notepad, and I need you to write down a couple of things for me before our next video goes live. First thing I want you to write is your eating goals. What are your eating goals? Whether you want to add something, you want to subtract something, whatever those goals are, I want you to sit down, I want you to think. Write your eating goals. Second thing I want you to write are your exercise goals. Okay? I guess I'm not going to say if you're exercising too much. That's going to be maybe 1% of you that's actually doing it. So for the rest of you, what is your exercise goal or physical goal? And the third thing I want you to write down are your self-care goals. What is it that you're doing to take care of your mental health? What are your self-care goals? If you're not sure about any of these, like I said, send me a message. We will discuss more. If you leave me comments, I will then go more into detail with that, okay? So those are the things I need you to work on. Number 1, your eating goals. Number 2, your exercise goals. Number 3, your self-care goals. Those are the 3 goals, sets of goals I need you to write down for yourself. Now, the only thing I want you to do is take your time, and I want you to make realistic goals, okay? If you don't exercise at all and you write down, I want to exercise 5 times a week, that is not a realistic goal, and we both know it. So do not set the standard up so high that you're setting yourself up for failure, okay? You need to have realistic, achievable goals. So do not put 5 times a week if you have not exercised in months or years or ever, for that matter, okay? And if you absolutely hate vegetables, then do not put down, I will eat salad once a day. Because that's not going to be achievable or doable goal right away, okay? So I want you to really think about your goals. These are your personal goals. You need to think about them. And as we're going through this and you're thinking about them and you start doing them, then you might even change your goals, and that's totally fine. You might think, oh my God, my goal was too easy. I can, bump it up a little. Absolutely fine. So let's start with your goals. Let's start with your mindset. Find out why is it that you're doing this for yourself? Why do you want to achieve your optimal health? And we will take it from there, okay? Now, next video, I will start going over your physical health program and how we can make it into reality, okay? So if you have your goals ready, then we can start going into how you're gonna take care of your physical health, how you make it into a reality, and what is it that we need to do next, okay? So super excited, guys, as always. Until next time, see you guys soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Remember, healthy is the new happy. Until next time.